Hey everybody, let's do a quick run of Hades, just for fun. I've been wanting to play this game for a while. I don't play it as much as I used to. I used to play it near every day on my lunch break, but now I just don't have the time. But I do have the time right now, so let's jump right into it. Hold on, let me double check one thing real quick. Okay, cool. So I picked up the gauntlets. My favorite aspect of the gauntlets has like the magnetic pull on the special. Ooh, just love it. So you can pull them towards you from a certain distance away, and then yeah, punch them up. You also got a cast as normal. It's just a good time. So let's jump in. I've been on a 14-ish level of heat lately. And I have been running with the approval process aspect pretty high. Just because I like the randomness of it. But I think I'm going to swap that out for extreme measures.
What's the worst that could happen?
Just because it's fun. Okay, starting off with a Poseidon boon.
Tidings, my most favored nephew. All is relatively well, I hope.
You bet it is, Poseidon. Now, all these are pretty good. Attack, special, cast. I love a good special on these boys. On this particular build. Because when you put it on the attack, it just ends up pushing your enemy away too much, and then you can't get a good hit on them. But this one, you pull them in, and then you knock them away, which is pretty fun. Plus, we might be able to get someone else on a better version of the attack. Daedalus Hammer, right out of the gate. Yeah. I also could have gone for the cast route with Poseidon, but, you know, hindsight's 20/20. Let's see what we got.
It's just the edge I need.
Dash Strike does damage to armor. I like that. 2% of your health. I'm a big fan of doing stuff to armor. That comes in play a lot more later down the road. What are you doing? Stuff at me. Boom. There we go. It's nice to grab some keys when we get them. Ah, yes. Some nice laser crystals. Nice. Another good way to use the special pull with the Poseidon on the attack or on the special is to slam him right into the wall like this. But first I'm going to use that dash strike to chip away at the armor. Blammo! Slammed right into the wall. I love a good Artemis Cast. It's a heat-seeking little dart that goes and finds your enemy like this. And it can bend and curve and go around corners. Very helpful. It's precise. And it does some critical damage, I think, on some, oops. Okay. Nice. We've got a store. Sure. We've got 393 coins. So let's see what I can spend it on. I don't love any of these, really.
Should help keep me going.
But we'll use that and get some healing. Why not? Not loving this build so far, but that's the cool thing about this game. You get some good ones, you get some bad ones, but ultimately, it's fine. I'm not too worried about it. The good thing is, a lot of this stuff scales later on when you get further down the... later on in the run. If you don't have too many good ones up front, you know, it usually evens out later on. So, with these, I like to stand in the middle and just hit accept because I don't really care which one's which. Sure.
Now it seems to me you're...
I'm sorry, Uncle.
Easy Poseidon. Nice.
What can I say, nephew?
There it is. A nice, strong attack. That's a good thing about going through one of these dual god doors. You end up getting two different sets of boons. The only downside is you have to fight whichever god you don't choose first. But if you win, you get two. So usually I do it. It's just good to have. Blammo.
That's a relief.
Oof. Aphrodite guarantee boon or through the shop, and I don't have that much money. That shows you how much I like Aphrodite's boons.
Should come in useful.
I just don't like the weak effect, which is her big thing is like makes your enemies a little bit weaker.
I didn't keep you waiting, lady.
Nah.
Think you can...
It's not as flashy as Poseidon or Zeus. Another one that I like to get when I have the gauntlets is the one that extends your reach, because this is not that long of a punch. But you can get one that increases it, I think, by like 10% or something. And even that is a huge bonus and advantage. Ooh, stepping on all the traps. Don't mind me. Good thing about this one is I'm usually on the move a lot, so I can be dodging a lot of these attacks, and I don't really have to worry about them too much. Because that's the only downside to these gauntlets, is you really have to get up in the action to use them, and typically that's where you take the most damage, so I try not to do that, but...
Elective's performance has been lacking as of late.
Don't mind me, Father.
But I'm not really the type of player to like deal damage from afar. That just isn't that fun to me. So getting up close in the mess of it it's just my playstyle, man. I like it a lot.
The Asphodel Meadows.
Okay. Now the second world, Asphodel, full of lava monsters, traps galore. Not my favorite, but it's good second level, I'd say. It's a really well balanced game. Like the first world is general underworld nonsense. Second world is this, which is just a more hellish, fiery lava pit. Third one is, oh, I love that. You'll see when you get there. Alright, fine. We'll take an Aphrodite door. The game really wants me to do it, I guess. So let's go for it. Boom. Okay, what do you got for me?
Dearest, I've known many gods and goblins through.
After you take damage, damage foes around you and inflict weak. Sure, man. No such thing as a bad boon, I suppose.
Young.
We'll grab some health. Grab it when you can, I suppose.
Time for another voyage aboard the barge of death.
We wait patiently for the enemies.
Can't do that.
He's hiding over there in the corner. Nice. Now we get over to the door. Demeter. What will you have for me? A dash is good. Collecting more health is good. I'm between B and C. Sure.
Prove me off.
Oh wait, I almost left it behind. Nice. Way to go.
What do we have here?
Alrighty. Oh, I guess we'll go with the purple door. See where that leads us.
I can't do that.
See what I mean about that cast? Like it just circled right around, found the enemy. The only thing I don't have for this build, which I usually do on the gauntlets, is a little bit of Athena,
The underworld's power.
the goddess of defensive boons and shields. That's usually very helpful. But I don't have any of it yet, if I even get any. You know, typically the boons you see in the first level are the ones you're going to see throughout. I'll take a second projectile on the cast, sure. Sounds fine to me. And now we fight
You really didn't have
the
to
Bone
reconstitute
Dragon
this fortress
Hydra.
For my sake.
Whoa, easy. which is always an interesting fight. Even though I've gotten to the point where most of the times, if I make it past this level, I beat the full run. I sometimes end up losing on this level more than losing to Hades at the very end, which is, I don't know if that's good or bad. I think it's just interesting. Whoa. Now, I don't have to have the Pact of Punishment criteria of extreme measures. That's the thing that makes each boss battle a little harder. I don't have to have that, but it's fun, and that's a nice use of resources when you're trying to get a high heat level. It was all up in the mess. Come on. It's hard when you don't have long distance range and the enemy is right above a big old pit of lava. Not ideal. But we made it work.
The Bloodless failed to stop you once again.
You bet, Dad. For Elysium, I like to have the keepsake. It gives me just a little bit more health because Lord knows you need it. This is the level where you fight a lot of just a lot of really tough enemies. It's not any harder than other ones, but I don't know, for whatever reason it seems like there's more of them. And they just have higher hit points. These guys, I always find myself taking a long time on these guys. Don't know why. Like if every other enemy takes like 10 hits, they take 15. It's probably not exact, but it just feels like it. Whoa. And when they run into you, they do a lot of damage. And I don't like that. Okay. Whenever you use your special, whenever your special slays a foe, restore 2% overall health. While using your attack special, you are sturdy, or your attack becomes a 3-hit sequence. I don't know. I don't often finish off enemies with a special, but you never know. Could happen. Might do it more now if I know that that restores 2% of my health every time. Let's see what I get. +5 every time, so that's not bad. For now, until I level up. Okay. I'll take it. Aphrodite Poseidon door. Let's see. Which one of you will I fight first? Stand in the middle. Great. Oh, she really wants me to take her Passion Dash, which is so useless. You know what? Charm Call. That comes in handy every now and then. Not ideal, but like I said, I don't really like many of those boons. Nope, nope, I see you. Don't come at me. Blam. Oh. Okay. Dash. I've made up my mind. I'll take a Poseidon dash. Now I have a Poseidon attack, dash, and special. This is a very Poseidon heavy build, which I'm not mad about. Gain a random assortment of goodies. Actually, I'm going to take the God gauge filling up a little higher and faster because I get hit a lot, and the Aphrodite call that I have is really only good when it's maxed out. So anything to fill that thing up faster would be helpful. And now comes the part of the game where I have a little friendly competition with the god of death, who happens to be the main character's boyfriend, to see who can kill the most enemies in one round. Most of the time I win, but depends on the build, I suppose, because I find myself losing when I have a pretty bad build. In my button mashing sequence, I tend to hit the God gauge a little too often, kind of disabling it from being useful by charging it up all the way.
It's clear. Go.
It's just part of my novice inexperience, I suppose. I always go through the special door in the third round, and I always get the first boon, which is additional help when you use the Stubborn Defiance. Just adds more health when you go down, which I tend to do quite a lot, especially going into the last final level.
Come, wretches. Mine.
Boom.
Lady Artemis. Olympus, I
Okay.
accept this message.
Artemis, what do you got? Critical deals more damage. Chance to be critical. I haven't re-rolled any, so let's re-roll and see if we get anything better. Your foes take damage when they lose one of those things. I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah, let's go with that. Yeah, this is becoming a pretty cast-heavy build. I suppose that'll do just fine. Yeah, this build is very button mashy, which is not a bad thing. It's just Gets the job done. I'm not mad about it. Let's go with some additional health. Probably could have gone through the other door, gotten some goodies, but I typically need as much help as I can get in the Elysium fight.
If you seek a swift and righteous death, you fiend, you've
Come to the right place. Well, thank you.
So, monster, you think you have the wherewithal to achieve victory?
My approach with this fight is to take down the Minotaur first. I don't know if that's advisable, but it's just what works for me. I'd rather fight one big guy, get him out of the way. Plus the Achilles, not Achilles, Theseus is much easier to avoid. Yikes. Okay, we got 240 hit points. Yeesh. He's got it out for me. Nope, 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 nope. Good dodges all around. Do-do-do-do-do. Nope. Nope, nope. Let me be. Can't avoid him all the time. There we go.
No, Asterius!
Yes, your friend, he is gone. Sorry. He regenerates. I feel no guilt for taking down somebody that was trying to take me down. It's just part of the game. Let's see if I can get... I always wait right here to drop the bomb on him. Thanks, Sisyphus. And then I outrun this. Pick up some health on the way. Woo!
Would be my pleasure.
Gonna finish him off with one of those. Aphrodite, I will say, the one thing you got is that call when you charge it all the way up does a lot of damage, and I like that. But that's like the one of your boons that I like. The rest of them could take or leave. And then for the final little portion, I always get the extra Stubborn Defiance, because you know you're gonna need it. I always end up dying like 3 times in the final fight, so you know, not much you can do about that. I'm just not that good. Nothing in the pots.
Lots on offer here.
Oof. I almost always like to mix it up, unless I've got a build that I really like. I like to mix it up with this anvil over here. It gives you 2, but takes 1 away.
I can use this.
I don't know if I want that yet, but I do want the slam damage one,
Uncle.
and I might as well give it some of this.
Any
Reroll.
other blessings, maybe?
Dash, sure. So if I end up making enough money
Which time?
for the Daedalus hammer anvil, maybe I'll mix it up maybe I won't, and that's fine too.
Not yet.
Because right now I've got a pretty heavy Poseidon build. What are my Daedalus strengths? Dash Strike is one of them. That comes in handy a little bit, not much. And then, Slayed Foe gives you 2% health back, which also wouldn't mind losing. So I think I'll do it. If I can, I think I will. Poseidon always does really well in these Satyr tunnels because you can slam enemies against the wall pretty easily. Except in this wide open room.
Just a bit longer.
I always hate getting poisoned on these ones. Can't imagine anybody likes getting poisoned, but for me, it just feels like, really? It's one of those feelings. It's not the worst thing, but it's definitely inconvenient. Alright, let's see what we got. Boons with knockaway effects rupture foes. That's all of them, so yeah, might as well. Can't afford it yet, but I will after one more. I always go for the Centaur Heart as my second pick because if I end up getting the final healing potion that comes at the end of the Satyr Tunnel challenge, I'd like to have more health overall to fill up. And it can technically happen on the second run, so it's always my second pick. There we go. See, that poison is just so annoying. Because it's everywhere you step. It's almost like you can't avoid it. If you want to get close to the enemies, which I do, especially with the build I get. See? Second run. I knew it. You grab this, you grab the heart, you fill up. There you go. Now, let's roll the dice and see what we get. So I lost my 2% health boost when I slay with a special. That's fine. I didn't really use it. And then the other ones that I gained were explosive punches, I think. Could be useful. I don't have time to look at it though.
You ready for another go?
Okay. And then there he is, Hades himself, standing up in the snow, menacingly, waiting for me to come and kick his butt. But I don't think I will this time because I have Pact of Punishment, excuse me, maxed out so that he has an extra life at the end, making it all the more challenging. I'm gonna make dumb mistakes like that. But if I dodge accordingly, it's not so bad. It's just I have to...
Just leave it to me, dearest.
There we go. It's probably a little early, but... Hey, that's enough. That's enough. I am now predicting that I will lose this fight because I can never dodge his spin attacks. The timing threshold is so small, and I almost always miss it. No, no thank you. No thank you. Ugh. Every time. At least I get 224 health back. That's pretty... Yeah, take some of that. Oh my goodness gracious. He took probably 20 damage worth of that. It's supposed to be a much bigger hit. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. Everything's... I'm gonna lose so bad. Oh no. Yikes. Big yikes. If I can slow him down with some of these charms, maybe that gives me a little bit of an advantage, but I gotta get all up in it to take him down. Oh my gosh. I have 100 points of health left, and then I'm toast. If I can beat the first instance of him, then that is fine. Oh, I wasted that too. It's okay. I made it past the first one, so...
You can't kill me.
Oh no, 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 no. Ooh, okay.
No one shall help you here. There.
Yeah, this is... I'm gonna die any second now. Whoop. Whoop. There it is.
Got you again there, boy.
That close. Not really. He had one more life after that, and I was never gonna make it. But I sure had fun along the way.
I'll get you for this, Father.
Thank you all for streaming with me. It's been a real hoot. Wait. This is the button I meant to click. So thank you. Oh my gosh. You guys. My cat is right there. Just sleeping. How cute. Anyway, thank you all for hanging out at the arcade. It's been a great time. Come back next time when I'm going to be streaming tomorrow probably. All right, everybody. Thanks for playing. See you later.